All right, what's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be doing a review of the Gyroor C1 Electric Scooter. And as you can see, when this box came in the mail, there's a TV on it, I think. So when this came in the mail, I was like, what? A new television? I didn't order that. But if you look closely, there is a scooter on that television. So I don't know what this is. Maybe the TV is off and the scooter is in the reflection of the TV, reminding you in a Black Mirror sort of situation to go and ride your scooter. This scooter is pretty basic. It's pretty much no frills, but there's one thing about the scooter, and that it is cheap. It is about $370. So here you get an entire scooter for a really affordable price. So let's get this thing unboxed. We'll take it out, we'll put it together, we'll look at some of the construction and the components, and then we'll take this thing out and see what kind of ride $370 gets you. So here we are looking at the Gyroor C1 Electric Scooter, and here you can see some of the construction. This is just built out of some steel tubing that just goes along over here, comes around to this end. Really simple construction. All of these wires are kind of going into a loom, and then they're going into the frame, which is also nice. They could have just had these wires on the outside, but it has this deck that is kind of that skateboard grip tape. This is also attached to a steel piece right there. You got a light up here. Here you have the seat. I wouldn't say this is a high quality seat, just basic, sort of soft material. Then you have a rear brake light, and then this basket back here where you can store something. It's got these fenders over here, which are just kind of cheap plastic attached to the body over here. I suppose if you're riding this in some rain or something like that, this would keep the rain from splashing all over the place, so it's appreciated that it's there. Then here you have mechanical brakes. These are not hydraulic brakes, just mechanical. I suppose that's good enough for a scooter of this size. And then of course you have the hub motor back here. So this hub motor is advertised as 450 watts. I'd say that's pretty substantial for something like this. So this is a 36 volt system. The battery pack is 36 volts, which implies a 10S battery pack. And if we're gonna be outputting 450 watts, that implies that this is about 12.5 amps, which is certainly doable. That does not seem like a exaggeration. All right, now we have the Gyroor C1 scooter on the bench. And by the way, it's not often that you get to take the entire scooter and just lay it on your workbench like this. So this thing is pretty light. So we're going to pull this cover off and have a look inside. All right, so now we pulled that cover off and we can see the battery pack right here. This is the motor controller. The wires are kind of tucked away right here, so pretty standard stuff. These are the phase wires coming through over here. That's the charger port, so they're kind of coming in this way. Next, let's pull the battery pack and controller out, and we'll take a look at each one individually. Okay, so here I've pulled the controller out, and it was just attached with this kind of double-sided sticky foam. But I'm not going to pull the battery pack out. There's just really not much to look at there, and I'm sure it's attached the same way. Here you can see the battery positive and negative discharge leads coming out over here, and then these other two small wires over here, that is going to the charger. Somewhere in there, I presume, is a BMS. And let's see, we can take a look at this label. So turn that around all the way. This is a 7.5 amp hour, 36 volt battery, 30 times 18650. So this is going to be a 10S. Looks like 3P battery pack. And since it's 7.5 amp hours, 3 in parallel, we have 2.5 amp hours per cell. And looks like the cell is China brand lithium battery. So China itself now has its own branded 18650 cell, which is 2.5 amp hours. So here we can have a look at this motor controller as well, and you can see that this is a 36 volt motor controller. The rated continuous current is 6 amps, and the max current is give or take 13 amps. So before I said 12.5 for 450 watts. So that seems to be accurate. This indeed is a 450 watt system, 36 volts at about 13 amps will give you the 450 watts that this hub motor is receiving. So all of that checks out. That's about it. I'm not going to take this apart anymore. There's really nothing else to be done or shown here. Put the cover back on and this bike will be ready to ride. Those are all the technical features of the Gyroor C1 electric scooter. And normally I would take it out for a test ride now, but I wanted the review to come from somebody who maybe doesn't have as much experience riding electric scooters, because I think it would make for a more unbiased account of what the experience would be like. So instead of me doing the review, we have Melissa Diaz from the YouTube channel Melissa Splains The Classics, where she does these amazing essay videos on classical works like the Gulag Archipelago and Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations. But today, Melissa's going to be splaining the Gyroor C1 electric scooter. So Melissa, what do you think of this scooter?
It's good. It looks like a nice scooter. It's good. It has a basket and stuff. I mean, you can't really put anything in this basket. If you want smaller items, you'd have to line it with something. The seat looks really comfortable, and the foot platform is super wide, so you will not miss when you want to put your feet on it. The kickstand is super chody and robust for some reason.
Chody? That's
There you go.
That's the adjective you decide to use for that?
Yeah, I'm not backing down. Everything seems really obvious and big. Or not big, but prominent. Just very like, this is the seat, this is the basket. This is good. This it's like your whole derriere is being catered to. And also, sitting on this seat makes you refer to your butt as a derriere. This is like, go pick up your Amazon packages. That's that kind of thing. You know, you got this is a perfect size basket for Amazon packages. Like I said, everything is very big and obvious. So the on button, big red on button. This is either on or nuclear codes. Yeah, and I like the throttle is on the inside. That's another thing. And it doesn't accelerate right away. It takes a while. So that's something like another thing. The acceleration will not scare you, because then you can always pull on the outside here, or if you just forget yourself, it won't matter as much. And your hands kind of naturally go here anyway because of the way it's shaped. Everything seems really tidied up and wrapped and streamlined under the base of the scooter. The coverings of the seat of wheels, I don't know if that's ever good, but it always seems like extra goodness, like consideration or something. Like, I don't know, is your hair gonna get wrapped up in it? No, because this shield is here.
You're worried about riding this and your hair getting caught in the wheel? I guess it is small enough.
Hair? Yeah. I don't even know what this is though. It just says open. What am I opening? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. What is it? Why is that? Oh, wow.
Like that.
Oh, wait, what the hell's the point of that? Did the whole thing break? What's this for? What is this? I don't even know what that's for. I'm gonna close it. I don't want to break it.
So
I can't even imagine what that could possibly be for. Why do they want the whole stick to just break off? Okay. And then there's arrows pointing in a bunch of different directions. Like this one goes up, this one's up and down, and this one's down. Why? And what's this? Wait, that's a light. Okay. What am I supposed to ride it like this? Oh, is it to put it away? Probably.
Yeah, that's
okay.
to fold it. That's to fold it up so you can.
That's really disconcerting. Is that it? You just fold this thing down, and what are you supposed to do? Put it in your bookshelf? What is this? And also, it's not even. It doesn't make it easier to. Okay, here we are. It's folded. How is that better? How's that easier? So okay, I'm going down to mode 1. Look at this thing. Yay! I do like it. I'm joking on it, but it's comfortable. Doesn't seem unsafe. I think that might be the point of it. Oh my god, this is mode 1. Alright guys, we're bumping it up to mode 3. It's about to get crazy. Hop in. We're going to get some Mucinex. You down? Overall, this is very pleasant. It's a very pleasant ride. Like I said, you get a good breeze going under your armpits. So I like that. As long as it goes that fast, this ain't so bad. And it's nice, and you get a good, nice scenic experience because you're going so slow that you really get to take in the surrounding scenery and look at the squirrels and the birds and think about stuff. The only thing though is that if you're under the age of 80, you're going to get that kind of urge to ride this thing off a cliff just to see some action. But never feels like I'm out of control on this thing or like I'm not safe. If those are the qualities that you want in something that you're going to ride or give to somebody, then this is kind of perfect. Feel like I should be doing something else on this bike because it's so easy to ride. Like, should I do my taxes or something? I could potentially read a book on this. Could you eat on it and ride it at the same time? Yep. You could probably eat something, some kind of hand thing like a empanada or a hot dog. You can get away with that with this. You could ride this one-handed, probably. Look, I did it again. I started drifting off. This thing is so pleasant. I start staring at the sky and thinking about things. I've walked by those flowers and I don't give a damn about those flowers. But on this scooter, all of a sudden they're just so pretty, and I don't mind looking at them as I kind of cruise past. This is crazy though, because if this is mode 3, I would really hate to see how slow mode 2 or 1 goes. I don't know. I don't know what you're up to, America. So I don't know what kind of other stuff you could use this for. Go visit your late husband at the cemetery with this thing. Yeah. I don't know if you'll get me when I say this, but it's too fast for snail watching, too slow for bird watching, but it's perfect for butterfly watching. Do you understand what I mean? You'll keep neck and neck with butterflies, and you just watch them. It's good, but I don't know. If you have limited mobility, it's probably a pretty good scooter for you. Or if you just want to get around a residency where the roads are long, everything's far away.
So kind of like next level, if you're ready to level up from your Rascal scooter,
exactly,
this is the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, I think this has been probably the most realistic, the most insightful, and informative scooter review on YouTube, I gotta say.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun. It's fun to do.
Thank you, Melissa. And I'll see you in the kitchen.
I'll Okay, I'll see you in the kitchen.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And please check out Melissa Splains The Classics for some awesome non-scooter oriented content. And if you want to pick up a Gyroor C1 electric scooter yourself, please check out the link in the description where you can get $25 off by using the coupon code GAIUS25.